Hello students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online class Maths 8th standard. Students, today we are going to continue our 13th chapter, that is the compound interest. What is that compound interest? Already I have discussed in the previous video. But students, today we will discuss about that, how that compound interest are connecting per half yearly, yearly or quarterly. Okay, so if that interest are collected, that what is that formula and which formula we can use and we can collect the amount. Okay, so see students, here I have written that some formulas also, one direct formula. We can do that a different way. If that by using that interest formula, simple interest formula also we can find out. That means according to that instruction, if it has given yearly, then every year's end of the years you have to collect the simple interest. Then after whatever that interest you will get, that you have to add with the principal and will get the amount, and that amount will be the principal for the next year. Same as it, you have to find out that interest, then you have to find out that end of that second year, end of that month you have to find out that what is that end of the year you have to find out the interest. Then whatever the interest you will get, that you have to add with the principal. Then after you will get that amount, and that amount will be the principal of the third year. Okay, so likewise you have to find out that compound interest by using the simple interest formula. But directly how can we find out? By using simple one compound interest formula we will discuss in this video. So see students, here if the interest compounded annually, if we are going to that every year end of that, we have to find out that interest. Okay, that formula what is that? Amount is equal to, we have to find out first amount. Amount is equal to P of whole 1 plus R by 100 whole bracket close and power n. If you use this formula, directly you can find out that what is that amount. That means how many years it has given, you have to put that here. What is the rate of interest? That is R, and P is the principal. If you put that values here, you can get that amount. And compound interest, amount minus principal if you get, then we will get that compound interest. Okay, this is the direct formula. Where that P is equal to principal, R is equal to rate of interest, N is equal to terms in the year, and A is the amount or the time, you can say this, and A is the amount, CI is the compound interest. Did you understand friends? If it has given compound interest collected by annually, if it is collected, then we can go this formula. But if it is given friends compound interest collected by half yearly or quarterly, then what is that we will get? Friends, you should, one thing you should remember, whenever the time, that means that rate of that when the time is divided like different fraction like, then compulsory you have to divide with the rate of interest also. Suppose it has given half yearly, okay, that compound interest collected in half yearly, that means by 2, that means you have to rate of interest whatever it has given to you, you have to do by 2. Suppose it is collected quarterly, that means every 4 months that you have to collect that interest. That time what you have fraction, that is 1 by 3. Okay, 12 by 3 is equal to 4 will get. So that means quarterly means you have to divide it by 4. That means rate of interest you have to divided by 4. Okay, for that, what is that formula? So friends, the amount is equal to when the compounded interest compounded half yearly, that time what is that amount? The amount is equal to principal of 1 by rate of interest by 2 into 100, that means 200, 1 by 2 will be. Okay, and whatever that it is, this is 2n. Remember that friends. Okay, same like if the interest compounded quarterly, then what is that amount? Amount is equal to principal of 1 plus R by 400 into 4n, and a term also into 2n. Yearly you have to do. Suppose half yearly means you are writing, what is that? 1 by 2, n of that means half yearly means 2 into 1 by 2. Okay, so here what you have to do? N into n, what is that? suppose 4 years. Okay, 4 years means 4 into 2. 4 into 2, that means 8 you have to make it. Okay, so here what is that term? N value you have to make it the term. So here if will be suppose how much? 2 years. Okay, so 2 years means how? What is that n you have to write it? You have to write it 4 into, that means it is every means yearly how many times? That means it quarterly means it will be 3 times you have to 4 times you have to do. That means 2 years means 8 times. 2 years means into 8 times. So you have to multiply with the 8. Okay. So this is the formula for amount if the interest compounded quarterly. Okay. Did you understand? If it is half yearly, you have to divide it by 2. Matlab 2 into 100, 200. If it is quarterly, then you have to divide it by 4. That means 4 into 100, that is 400. So next friends, if the interest compounded in m times a year, 2 times means by 2. If m times 4 times, then it is how much? By 4. But if it is m times, we don't know how many times. How many times it is given? That you have to into m and n with m. This is the direct formula. Did you understand? If suppose happy yearly मतलब 2 times, the मतलब n का प्लेस में 2 लिखना है. 2n here into 2 मतलब 200. This is the direct formula, general formula for this all. ठीक है? Next, if the different years have the different rate of interest, मतलब फर्स्ट ईयर में रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट अलग है, सेकेंड ईयर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट अलग है, थर्ड ईयर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट अलग है. देन क्या करना है ना, P of 1 plus R1 by 100, दैट मीन्स रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट जो है फर्स्ट ईयर का उसको लिखना है इनटू 1 plus R2 by 100 इनटू 1 plus R3 by 100. जितना ईयर में देंगे उसका रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट डिफरेंस होगा. तो ये फॉर्मूला पे अप्लाई करके इसको अमाउंट निकालना है. ठीक है. If the interest compounded annually interest निकालना है, but the time in the fraction of a year n 1 by m. But time is क्या है? Fraction है, like ऐसा है 1 by 2. तो ये क्या करना है ना, उसको इंटरेस्ट होगा तो क्या करना है, उसको 3 मतलब P of 1 plus R by n power n into 1 by L R by m divided by 100. This is, that means this you have to make how much? 3 by 2. ठीक है, 3 by 2 into when that n you are writing for how much you have to do n value 2, that already you have written 2 into n. So 2 cut is equal to 3. That means in the power you have to write is 3. Okay students, so this is whole about that your how to find out that compound interest half yearly, annually, quarterly, or the different years with different rates. Then we can use like this formula. Then we will discuss about that. What is that exercise 13.1. okay, next video.